We have breaking news coming out of the US. President Donald Trump says he's ordered the military to launch what he calls a decisive and powerful operation against the Houthis in Yemen. US media report the military is carrying out large-scale strikes against dozens of targets, including the capital Sana'a. Last week, the Houthis vowed to resume operations against ships in the Red Sea if Israel did not lift the blockade of the Gaza Strip. Well, let's speak to Patty Culhane, who is in Washington, D.C. for us. Patty, what more can you tell us about this?
Well, I'm going to tell you exactly what Donald Trump said on social media, but first I think it's important to explain why you're hearing all of that behind me. This is a protest outside of the Immigration and Customs Enforcement. They are protesting for the release of Mahmoud Khalil. He was a Columbia student who was integral in the protests over the Gaza war. He has had an absolutely unprecedented move. He's a permanently resident green card holder. He's a permanent legal green card holder who's been detained by the Department of Immigration and Customs Enforcement. So we're here covering that, but this is obviously very much breaking news. Donald Trump posting on social media that it's been over a year since a U.S. flagged ship safely sailed through the Red Sea. Not at all clear that is true. I do know a lot of shipping has been rerouted around the Red Sea, so we're fact-checking that right now. But he said it is using the justification that 4 months ago, U.S. warships were targeted in the Red Sea. 4 months ago, he was not president of the United States, but he said because of Joe Biden's weakness, these attacks continue. And then he wrote in all caps, talking to the Houthis and any of their supporters in Iran, your time is up and your attacks must stop starting today. If they don't, hell will rain down upon you like nothing you have ever seen before. So Donald Trump very clearly trying to send a message to Iran with these military strikes. You're going to have to wait. And this is something the U.S. did under U.S. President Joe Biden. So it didn't really get a lot of attention domestically. Obviously, protests like this one are happening across the country today. That's where a lot of the focus is going to be. But keep in mind, Donald Trump is the president who campaigned on keeping the American military out of wars. But this is obviously going to sit badly with some of his supporters. Others, though, will say he's projecting strength. So, again, very much breaking news. We're here to cover this protest. But, again, Yemen, breaking news. Donald Trump saying that the military is acting now and will continue to act until the Houthis stop shelling in the Red Sea.
OK, Patty Culhane in Washington, D.C. Thank you very much for that breaking news, and apologies for how it's very loud down there, of course.